right, so wrap up today. So I did this pickup here, and this was part 2 of the that house I did yesterday. So the guy's pretty cheap, but I agreed to do more for less, and now he's happy because, you know, that's how cheap people are. So anyway, I don't care. So yeah, anyway, other funny news, Mike has been banned from ABC Metal. So there you go, Cruiser. It's a big change in the Scrap Hawk world. So we won't be seeing Mike during the week, just the weekends, I guess. He might, maybe they'll call him in on the weekends too, I don't know. But anyway, so this job I did clean wood over here, and then we did plaster here, clay or plaster. So yeah, by doing it this way, we're going to get the best price on disposal in the valley. Both these things I think are 25 a ton, or something like that, 30 a ton, I can't remember. But yeah, I can weigh them all out together, and then yeah, I should be able to make some money on this job, even though the guy doesn't want to pay me much. So I bring concrete and clean wood together because they got the same weight, price weight, so I only have to do one way out, and it just simplifies it. Nice. Yeah, they're mortar is what they yeah, so the guy yesterday was very much wanting to grind me on price. I was I was grabbing things. He's like, oh, well, you know, are you going to sell that for 70 bucks on... I was just one of those guys. So the problem was I'd already started the job, and I'd started it for someone else. I hadn't met the owner yet. So I was working for the cleaner, and it would have put her in a bad spot. So I just played nice, and I let him get a better deal than he would have, well, much better deal than he would have had he just brought me there at the outset to quote him or on what the job would have been. But I don't care. I'd rather just be rid of difficult clients and just get it done, move on. So that's the way we roll on this one. Oh, I'll still make a bit of money. Here, I got the dolly here. And yeah, that's clean wood. So I'll burn it for next time. Whatever. Let's see. Whatever it is here. Let's see what's in here now. Okay, perfect. We're looking good here. This thing here. Thing there. Thing there. Let's have a look then. Okay, so there's a bunch of metal and stuff. See, it's like when it's a lot of little things, I deal with it later. Oh, okay. I get complicated as I get old, you know what I mean? It's like I can't explain to a new guy how I do it. I go, okay, if it's small, it goes here, you know, if it's metal, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I keep them for some reason. They're cute. I don't know. It's all random. Don't bother trying to figure out a system here. It's random.
The tires now.
Those will all go with metal. That's all fine. So everything back there, I'm going to get next time. That's all good. So that's all good. That's all good. Someone's going to come pick those up for my house. That's all good. That's all good. So yeah, all I'm going to do now is empty these out because these bins are metal. And then I'm going to hit the dump, and then all the rest of this stuff is just going to come home with me because that's where on Monday I'm going to bring it in to recycle. I see a dump bags out. There's, you know.
I think, but you want it in metal?
Oh, that's metal. That's enough metal. Like if something's 50% metal, yeah, it's metal. Yeah. And you know, it's not hard to be 50% by weight. This is metal too. This kind of thing here. Yeah, the fancy stick. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we're doing. Like, you know, I mean, these aren't great for value, but But look, these are all milk bottles. I can take all these to the depot. Why wouldn't I? Right? Because then they'll get recycled and I'll make 10 cents. So who cares, right?
Well, after a bunch of
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, whatever. I was just like, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't need anything here. I just, I recycle what I recycle. Okay.
And you said you'll take these, just drop them off.
Oh yeah, here, let's bring them up. So yeah, so that's clear, just so I don't forget them. Put them there. Put them there. Okay, I'm gonna sort this bin here.
Let me throw this in the back.
So this is the kind of load, like, look at these things. Mint. Look, it's just ridiculous. Tackle box. Landfill is disappointing. It is disappointing, man. Yeah, gun. It's all just good stuff. It's all good stuff. What can you do? Can't grab it all. You can't even grab most of it. Sometimes you can't even grab some of it. Let's go over here. I think I'm gonna get rid of these. All right. Just the way it is. Just the way. There's a nice Weller soldering gun. Yeah, it's just an extension cord. The wine racks are kind of crappy, but I bet you those bags are full of all kinds of good stuff. But yeah, those two side tables, I mean, they look mint. Sliders work. Oh shit. Oh. Pretty good, pretty good. It's cool finally. It was so hot this summer. It was terrible. All right. Okay, so the numbers on this job are not great. They're not terrible. For some reason, well, the way I got trapped into it is through a friend, and then I'd already done. I was expecting to bill her about $800 for this job, but then the owner kind of stuck his nose in. He was asking everything, and he wanted to show up and blah 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 and extras and yada yada. But the long and short of it is, he was a helpful guy. He's a nice guy. He just questioning everything. He wants everything cheap. My dump fees on this were good though. I did 2 loads at 12 and 1 at 17, and realistically probably no more than $30 in gas. So where that puts us, 60, a lunch in there and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm doing 4 trips out of that place, right? Like, if I had gotten this guy as a cold call and seen everything and wanted to bill him properly and whatever, would have been more like $800. But I'm only getting 5 out of him. I'm trying to play the nice guy angle, and maybe I'll just get a bit more, because he's seeing how much work it is. He wanted to grind and just everything that I pick up. He goes, "Oh, you're gonna sell that on eBay?" And I bet you get $70 for that. I go, dude, just like crap that you definitely cannot get money for, right? It's like those truck rails there, like they might have been aluminum. When I pick things up, I don't even really look anymore. When you pick something up, it's aluminum. I mean, might have been, but probably not. Could have been, no. But he was thinking I was going to sell them and make a bunch of money. Like, dude, guys pull those truck rails off, they throw them away, and there's no one out there who's like, oh, I threw away my truck rails and I want to buy some more back again. So anyway, it's a bit of a nut. He's like, oh, did you sell that? I was like, dude, you don't sell some of this stuff. You give it away or you throw it away. Like that load that I was looking at there, like, I mean, a solid 50% of it would have left in my truck, and some of it, you know, I could have sold, like those mint condition side tables. But you know how the rich are, they just, you know, they want to get rid of shit. And it's always disappointing when I pull up beside a load like that. Even though my buddy's on the dozer, I don't want to get him in shit because there's other people there. So if it was just him and me, I'd be like, Sean, can I grab this? And maybe, you know, he could look the other way for 5 seconds, but it's just too busy up there. So okay, let's go grab the rest of this crap and be done with this job, get paid, and move on here. I've talked to Scott, and he's basically, he's decided there's a new rule. Nate's going to get 10% of whatever goes through the box office there.
Ooh.
So I think you're probably going to make.
And I think you said that I can do it in cash. So like
yeah,
whenever I work a shift in there, I can just take it myself.
Exactly. I figure.
You trust me with the calculations. I can take it out of the safe.
Exactly. I think realistically, you're going to bring in probably 150 grand a year or a month. Sorry, off of the booth. So.
Ooh, a month.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it should be a nice boost for you. It'll be a good Christmas and everything. So.
Yeah. All thanks to you.
All thanks to me, Nate. See you, buddy. Oops. So these are stacking drying racks. You know, whatever kind of thing you want to dry, fruit, kale, whatever the heck. So it's an easy giveaway item. It's a tough sell item. So I've got a couple curious parties might come and get them from me. So otherwise, I gotta throw them out. So gonna go right in my fireplace this year. At least there's a nice chunk of extrusion here. This is all, there's quite a bit there. Probably, I don't know, 80 pounds, something like that. Whew. So if I had my choice, I would like to have some 16-inch steelies for this, but I don't. The problem with alloy wheels is you torque them again, torque them 3 times in the first week or whatever, and then you check them in 6 months, and they're loose again, which means somewhere in there, they're getting loose enough that you get metal fatigue, and you get this kind of crap going on. Anyway, frustrating, dangerous, scary, but anyway, so yeah, I got to pull this all apart and swap some wheel studs here. Oh lordy, love looking after trucks. Okay, so here's the procedure. We got the 6 bolts here that hold on the 4-wheel drive selector. Then there is a little lock washer that holds this. Okay, 2 big 22mm bolts. holding on the rest of that assembly, the brake. So these little nuts here, they only go at certain positions. Okay, so once those come, so this just pops out, and see it locks into those two tabs there, and that's the one. Okay, so those are out. Now this thing kind of, oh, perfect. Well, it's good. You like all my useful junk, right?
Oh, that's what we do at home.
Yeah.
Like useless junk.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is, to the right person, I mean, you're going to be able to dry a lot of stuff with it, right?
Yeah.
No, it's awesome.
We just harvested our onions, so.
Nice. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we're using brass here, but I gotta still, maybe a press would be better, but anyway, let's try not to. Starting to go. Okay, that's almost in. 90%. I'll do the rest by with the bolts when I torque them up. And that's going to determine your how much wobble you have in your bearings there. Let's see about that. Come on. Right there. See, it's nice and tight, but we probably got to back it up a little because that there, these holes there and there was driven by this tire being basically destroyed, so I'm gonna, oh, there we go. I'm gonna put on something with a little more tread. I'm buying, I mean, this one's on its way out too, but I'm buying a brand new set of summers here, but another week the winters go on, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with everything. You can see really quite heavy extrusion. So I think maybe 50 pounds between. Ooh, it's got some weight. Well, good news. We found the. I found the controller for the Weber electric barbecue. So let's do a live test here. There we go there. The settings off, and then something like that. Let's see what it's gonna do here. Let's see if that's gonna do anything here. Oh yeah, they're getting hot. All right, yeah, this is a $500 piece of kit, and I'm gonna let my buddy clean it up and get himself a Weber. Sweet.